Let's do some heavy bag. This is my columns. Got it? That's how we utilize a bag. Great job today.
Well, Gilbert Burns may be one of the nicest men in all of mixed martial arts, but he had an edge to him here this week. He understands acutely, DC. If he's ever going to get back to an undisputed welterweight title fight, got to get this one tonight.
Yeah, he's got to get it done. You know, there's a lot of pressure on Durinho. He has fought the best in the world time and time again. But right now, it's about getting a victory. He cannot lose this fight. And he has all the skills to do that. He's a tremendous boxer. He's got great cardio. He's an unbelievable grappler. All he's got to do now, John, is use those skills the right way, and he'll get his hand raised.
A lot of people want to see Gilbert Burns get back to the grappling tonight. DC once said famously on a mic, Gilbert Burns falling in love with that knockout life. We'll see if he can get back to the BJJ Blackout team. Gilbert Durinho Burns is ready to engage yet again. right, folks, here he is with a lot of support being showered upon him, making the walk for the BMF title fight here tonight. And I know you got a nice smile, champ, but if this belt existed when you were in your prime, man, you would have fought for this. It takes a special bat to get the knock in the UFC.
Absolutely. I mean, you live for moments and opportunities like this. Some of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport have worn that black belt. People love the BMF championship, and for him to hold that, it would really add to his legacy. He intends to get it done tonight.
Ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC BMF Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gilbert Dorino Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the notorious Conor McGregor.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so this man finally, with his date with destiny, fighting for the BMF title here tonight.
John, he has been finishing fights left and right. He's got all the hype, and now he has the opportunity to become the BMF champion. He has got to cash in.
Oh, how did he just eat that hook kick? My word. Oh, another debilitating kick to the leg. I mean, can you say Uncle never?
Are you going to be the guy that gets stopped by leg kicks?
So his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he waits to... Both tough, both hero, both unwilling to take a step backward. But...
movement from Gilbert Burns and not a lot of wasted motion, right? There's a method to the madness.
Yeah, there's a method to the madness. He does a good job of moving his head, constantly moving his hands, and mixing up the levels because he knows that his opponent has to respect his takedown ability.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up. This is a crazy high pace.
Oh, wow. That looked like a prime Yair Rodriguez. Beautifully placed hook kick there, and that heel dug right into the chin. All right, going down the stretch here, round one, and even if you haven't watched a lot of fighting before, you know what the narrative has been in this round. It's been all the leg kick.
I mean, leg kicks are doing tremendous damage to his opponent. He's doing a good job of controlling the range and slowing his opponent down.
Oh, sorry, champ. Massive shot landed by him there. Man, his counter striking game is on point. There it is again.
I mean, he can just time it so well. This guy has a knack for landing those counter shots.
Oh, that opened up a cut on his forehead. Burns gets back up to the feet now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
No, he's hurt. But look, he's a warrior. So he's going to just try to go forward and try to finish, but his leg is destroyed. That hurt bad.
Oh, yeah. Be the beginning of the end. Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen.
BMF. That's a BMF. Very good stoppage here. No complaints from me. And you know I love to complain about stoppages.
Let's go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and now undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Anyway, he never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even in starstruck. Humble through opportunities, given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, and the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. How you had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock. The type women wanna be with him, rappers hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not manager every day on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He don't think it's a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an anthem? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and this crew are known around as one of the best. Dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike. Nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches the key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous without even trying. How do they do this? It's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor, M. Shinoda, Styles of Beyond, Ryu, Talk Beer, Machine Shop.
I wasn't in try kicking dogs and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic or Honest, I'm just being honest. I keep a stick or a blicky in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. In case you know that I'm with it, I'm having this chicken, this trick, and I'm just being honest. I'm with it. Who really getting, be honest? Hey, posture be giving, be honest. She real like a pan, I got rats in the back and these bitches be hooked like finest. I up in my rank cause I got right.
All right, so here's Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Can you imagine beginning a mixed martial arts career 18-0 with 18 finishes? You can understand why the fan base is all in.
Yeah, people love him. People love him because he's almost guaranteed to finish a fight. He goes out there, he has really good striking. His wrestling and grappling is amazing. It's what makes him who he is. He's so tall, long, and big for the weight class. And he's one of those guys that's coming from a region where we haven't seen many great fighters start to really burst onto the scene and show that he's ready to be one of the best in the world. I'm all in on Rakhmonov.
Some elite welterweights prioritize position over submission. They like control. Not this guy. He is a submission machine. We'll see if he can find one tonight. Shavkat Rakhmonov. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter, meaning he is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. This is the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. McGregor. We are set for our main event of the evening. right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John Nomad Rachmanov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, round 1 is upon us now. He didn't want to talk about the BMF title that sits on the man. Oh, he barely settled in. A huge shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already hasn't heard. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a quick night.
So, champ, we managed to get a word in with Coach Thompson during the lead up to this fight. Obviously, a lot of positive things to say about the fighter, but everybody's talking about this plush Believe MMA gym. It's spectacular.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It's great to see the change, but it means something a little bit that those guys made it through the grunge, how dirty the gym was, and just still able to become who they were. Granted, we love the upgrades, but I hope they can keep the spirit of what Believe MMA was, and that's that grungy, dirty type of fighter and style.
All right, so here's Shavkat Rakhmonov, sort of some unique footwork with that short little bounce in his step.
Yeah, just constantly bouncing, John. It's much easier to get going from a moving stance opposed to being stationary.
Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. I'm not sure he's ever fought.
You can see that he has a clear mind. He's not thinking anymore. The instinct has taken over, and it's allowed for him to charge out ahead of his opponent.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. And back to his feet. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world.
All right, so his welterweight greatness continues tonight and still UFC champion, I think.
what's left of my human side is slowly changing in me. In my own reflection, when suddenly it changes, violently it changes. Oh no, there's no turning back now. You've woken up the demon in me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let everyone to make. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me. I can see inside you, the sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel. It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me. Will you give it to me? It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes. Now the world is a scary place. Now that you've woken up the demon in me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and everyone to me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me.
Islam Makhachev, his future undeniably is in the Hall of Fame, one of the greatest lightweights of all time. No longer in the shadow of Khabib Nurmagomedov. Remarkable, the body of work he has put forth in the octagon thus far.
It's so hard to beat Islam Makhachev because the expectation was on him from day one to be great. He's done it. He's done it time and time again. He's exceeded the expectation, and that's because he has all the skills. Great wrestling, great grappling, great striking. The man can do it all inside the octagon, and that is why he will long be remembered even when he's done with this sport.
And of course, the late great Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, not here, but front of mind for all of these athletes and coaches here tonight. Islam Makhachev ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite tonight.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Steps inside the octagon, he's ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Islam Makhachev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee. So he won the championship fight the last time by vicious knockout. So you can expect not just a bigger gate tonight, more pay-per-view buys. This guy's Twitter following has really soared on the strength of what he was able to do in a championship setting his last time out. So he's not putting any undue pressure on himself to get the finish here tonight. But if his last performance is any indication, we could be looking at something special yet again here tonight. All right, early action here. Now, there's no contract language preventing him from playing flag football in the offseason, and reports are he did pretty well.
He did good at flag football. He's doing great inside the octagon. I mean, being an athlete is always good. And tonight,
He's looking for the submission here, champ.
Austin deep.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
That's out.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar, fight with done. He loves to fight on. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
McGregor gets up now, back on the feet, where he resides. Looked like he maybe was in a submissive state on the ground, but worked hard to get back to his feet.
Beautiful head kick landed a moment ago.
Sophisticated, layered stance from Makhachev, always mindful of what might be coming back his way.
Yeah, love Islam in that southpaw stance, always level changing because he knows that the takedown threat is so present that he can get guys to overreact, which allows for him to land punches.
Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a great submission special.
Yeah, nothing fun about it. All right, so what do you think here, champ? Just another takedown attempt or what?
Yeah, he's going to shoot and he's going to score. That's what's about to happen because it's all we've seen up to this point.
Makhachev's forehead is...
Still fired back, even though he's hurt bad.
Waning seconds.
Something in the fight. You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Final seconds here. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so that round is in the books. Makhachev's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
It's gonna be fine. Listen, I need you to keep your hands up. You've been here before.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got...
Good. Let's go.
All right, round 2. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Man, there it is again. Easy to paint the narrative in this fight, right, DC? Body kicks continue to add up. Landed another one there for good measure. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is this takedown defense? Oh.
Ooh. Daniel's son at Yell Valley.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice deception to land that kick. Well done.
Got him moving backwards and still was able to land his kick.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Oh, that is a pulverizing kick to the lead leg.
I mean, and it wobbled. It hurt him very bad. He's landed so many kicks, but that one really did make an impact.
Able to avoid the takedown attempt here again. Strong hook lands. Well, this is getting hard to watch as another leg kick lands.
Beautiful leg kick lands, but he needs to check though.
Man, his striking arsenal is deeper than your neighbor's pool. He's pulling out all the tools tonight.
Well, he's got so many weapons at his disposal, and tonight he is using every single one of them.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting. Oh, third bad. And he imposed himself on his opponent, and he keeps the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Possessor of some of the best boxing in this welterweight division, and also an outstanding grappler in his own right as well. Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della Maddalena looking to move another step closer to UFC immortality tonight.
Yeah, you know, Jack Della Maddalena is one of those guys that has all the skills, and it was very apparent from the moment he got here that he would be at some point one of the elite guys in the division. Right now he's elite. Right now he's on a short list of guys that can become champion. He's got great boxing, great cardio. He's a great wrestler, tremendous grappler. He really can do it all inside the octagon.
And he has got an entire nation, if not part of the world, behind him. As the fights get bigger, so too will the purses and the crowds for Jack Della Maddalena. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. The notorious Conor McGregor, once again ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, is our referee. All right, here we go. The outset of round one. More often than not in MMA, you eventually meet your match tonight. He's trying to extend his winning streak and set the record for most consecutive wins in UFC history.
John, his ability to just win fights has been truly phenomenal to watch. Now we find the
massive shot gets too early. Must have been a good warm-up to fight.
Huge test, especially this early in the fight. Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a
DC, slow your roll. I got to get in here. We might get a submission here. Oh, come on. I'd be tapping. That's got to be it.
me.
Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. High-level grappling on both sides, but they are not fighters who sit on leads. They're going to be chasing submissions all night.
Yeah, and both of them are equally as talented on the ground, so I expect they're...
Oh, big diving punch lands up top. All right, late round one, no submission as yet, but certainly not for any lack of effort. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Let's get it. Conor McGregor with a huge win tonight.
He said that's what he was going to do. He said he was going to do that to him, and he did it.
All right, quickly let us get you a replay as he gets it done in a big way by submission tonight, champ.
And I love the way that he attacks on the ground. He knew that he could take him down. What he did not know or may not have guessed was how big of an advantage he had.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Roberts called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.